Hello, everybody. It's Flesson19, and welcome to Mount Play 2 Bannerlord. So, I was considering what I was going to go ahead and do, and as I've discussed with everybody on my channel recently, there have been other projects that I've wanted to focus on. However, when it comes right back down to it, there's one thing that I need to focus on more than anything, and that is Bannerlord, what I have built my channel on. However, there is one thing that is lacking when it comes to my channel, and that is depth. Now, I'd consider doing that for the live stream, but I don't think that's something I'm going to want to go through on a 3-4 hour consistent basis, 3 to 4 times a week. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start a playthrough. Now, this is going to be what I'm going to call looping playthrough. And that means that I'm going to play this, but what I'm doing is I'm really testing out depth. Since obviously I am a beta tester. That is what I do. So the one thing that I want to do is to be able to cover everything on the beta branch. So when the new patch comes out, we will start a new death game. Why? Because we want to test and see how everything is going. This is one thing that is sorely lacking on my channel is the coverage of death and how it affects to everything in the game. And that is what I am now going to focus on. So this will be a completely separate series. Now, most things are on the table. We're going to really keep most everything on the table because we are playing a death game. There are some things that, of course, will not be on the table. And those can include things such as smithing for weapons to sell. I'm definitely not going to do that. Like when you could tear up horses for hides, I wouldn't do that. So there are going to be some things that I definitely will not be doing. Now, for this playthrough, I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to choose Landia for this one. So now this might be what everybody kind of expects. That I normally do in a playthrough. However, with this type of a playthrough, I do want to make sure that I am focusing on what I do best because this is about testing. We want to see whether or not things are good enough to test. And that is what this is all about. We will not disable death and birth. All right, it looks good to me. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to try to play this as real as we can. Now, obviously, with the way that companions and family members are set up right now and dying in battle, obviously there are some things we're not going to do, and that's we're not going to hold a lot of companions or family members in our group because what's going to happen is they're going to end up getting their butt wasted. That's really what's going to happen with them. Tail World doesn't have that all figured out right now. They're all just too stupid to know what they're doing. So that's obviously something that we cannot go ahead and do. So they can be used for other things at the moment. One is I might go ahead and make one caravan. Just because right now caravans are so good. Which I did put out a brand new caravan setting video just today. So you might want to go check that out. It is in the guides and tutorials. Brand new for 1.5.8 with some really good information there. So this is going to be a slow playthrough because we want to make sure that we don't mess things up and we test as good as we can. Ooh, that is so tempting. I think I'm going to do that because that is really close. It's going to kind of mess me up a little bit from what I normally do, but We only got 2 troops, so well, we only got 4 troops, so we gotta be extremely careful. We don't have the vision. So obviously, because we don't really have the family members, even though I could probably stick a couple family members as archers early on, is what I'm possibly thinking that I'll do to keep them safe. Especially my wife, because obviously I want to keep her with me. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do that more. I would like to speed up, but yeah, see, you got to be super careful. Five doesn't concern me. Why are we going down? I mean, I tried clicking up to go across the bridge, and he's running down.
Move! Yeah!
So we do need to be extremely careful of that. And I do need to make sure I have the right settings. I don't know if they import. Now we do want to have our guys attack. That we definitely want to do.
Give him hell!
Because we need to get those guys to tier 2 as quick as possible. Those 2, 3. Let's see if they all survive or not. 1 down. I lost 1. But both of them should now be tier 2. Because I'm the Landian. Oh, jeez. Nope. That really sucks. That really sucks. Of course, they don't give me anything good. Yeah, we run into a bad one right now, and we're pretty much toast. Kind of feel like I want to go up here just to check with troops. There we go. Wait a minute. I was really hoping to get them. Damn. You don't really care about companions right now. Ooh, I forgot. I need food. Ooh, we got a sumpter horse. Oh no, it's the saddle horses. They're 293. No arrows. That sucks. And no sturgeon trotter. Until I get there, I can do this. That won't leave me. So I'm not so slow. There we go. Now we're looking better. So this is going to be something I'm going to try to get these up daily. I won't guarantee that, but it is something I will definitely be trying to do. All right, now we got to switch back because we're here because we got to deliver the 5. Because I got the cheat program on from the caravan video. I always forget to put that. I always forget to do that thing. Oh man, I hate it when I forget to do that. Sumpter Horde. I did that last night from doing the caravan video, and I always forget to go back in and change that. Whenever I go in there, I knew instantly when I hit that how long it took to load. But we're just gonna deal with that for this episode. We're not gonna. I just don't want to deal with it just now. Okay, we're good there. See, these are all horses that can be done in the delivery quest. That is why I always say to take sturgeon trotters. Sweet, you got my arrows. Alright, I got 2,000. You have my armor. Oh, yeah, here we go again. They don't have my armor. They got that, but well, they don't have hardly anything. Yeesh. They do have more money. Wow. Pale World did increase that. Alright, so what are we gonna do next? You know, I could grab troops and I could head down and look for the Atrai horse. I could do that. You gotta grab the horses though. But to get down there, you need to make sure that you have enough troops to survive. One bad bandit party and you're gone. And of course, you see we're still putting up with the icon. There's not much we can do about it. We just have to wait for a hot fix. I do get the feeling, even though this could be very weird to say, and I will touch on this in the beta branch video, I feel like we are getting close to 1.5.9. As weird as that's going to say with the problems we got going on right now, I really do feel that way. I should stop by here. The reason why is because the date. They are. Oh, I have dates. Um, oh, we're just gonna live with it. Yeah, we're gonna live with it. So what we're hoping is we can get at least one. Obviously, we just would like to get at least one. We get one delivery quest, we'll be happy. Any more than that will be a bonus, but now is when you come into the problems. You got to be extremely careful. Because now is when you can run into those bandits. Those bandits. See if you got one here. Great. So that is a no. What sucks is when you come down here early game and you don't have one. That is disaster. You wasted all this time coming down here, and then you don't get one. Come on. Damn, tools. I wouldn't mind taking you out. I could still take out two. I could still take out two of you. You think I'm scared of you guys? I'm not scared of this.
Forward! Whoa!
They do not scare me one bit. That's not normally what you want to do. You kind of want to hit some of them. Nice and close. I tried showing people this tactic. There. Now you got just one or a couple guys running off. And
Charge!
now you got some going. You're just trying to let them, filter off so they're only fighting a few at a time. It's an amazing tactic that a lot of people don't use.
Forward!
And there they go. Now, for some reason, bandits have very low morale. I'm not sure why. I don't think it should be that way. When you kill like 25% of them, then for some reason they all run. It's a very huge advantage, in my opinion, especially starting out in the game. It's a huge advantage. Like I said, how many times would you take early in the game and fight 3-to-1 odds against, bandits? It's not something you normally do. However, I know that they have very low morale, so I can get away with it. I mean, we were something like, what was it? I wasn't 33 to 15 or something like that. So I know this game is going to go back on what I know best, and that is because I want it that way. Because we are testing. Look at that. Barely anybody leveled. So you got to double check. Okay, so that was tools. The only thing that would scare me is step bandits. That's it. Come on, have one. Come on. Oh, that is terrible. We're down to the last one. We got one left to try. We might not get a single one out of this. Come on. Go to Sonala. There you go. Okay. We did get one. However, we do have to break off. We need to go up here first. And the reason why is because they sell horses. So they're going to have a lot cheaper price. Their price might only be about 800, where these could probably be 1,000. We'll have to see. Yep, big time. Now we can bust tail over there. So already I'm sitting at almost 10 grand. And I'm what, maybe about 5 days into the game? 10,000. I'd have enough for a workshop right now if I wanted to fail the quest. But I don't want to fail the quest. Because I want to be able to make sure that I can run that quest again. And of course, food. Now that we have those boys together, now we start pumping up that quartermaster. So there you go. We have that done so far. Now, let's just check this out real quick. You never know if there's an in and out. No. Okay. What's the next step? We could play this really smart if we get a little bit more troops, and I could really make a killing if I want right now. And I might go ahead and try it. And that is going by some horses. We could take those horses, go right to Landia, sell them off, and in the first like 10 to 12 days, we could have ourselves 20 to 30,000. Now he's going to have an oddball one. Yeah, train the troops, which is not a terrible one to do, but I am not interested in that right now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to buy some horses. Now it's going to be tough because we're going to seriously we're going to have a massive herd penalty. Okay, we currently have 41 a day. Figure it takes us 10 days to get up there. I'm going to live with that. You know, I probably should also, while I'm here, just get a little bit of food. So I know my guys are going to take some food. Yeah. Okay, here's where we're going to have to work this.
Forward! Yeah!
Oh, see what I'm trying to do is I want to try to drive these guys with me.
Attack! You're dead! Die!
That's good.
Infantry, move! Kill them all! Move! Form a shield wall! Charge!
All about tactics. Now, see, I didn't have a good horse. I definitely should have had better than a sumpter horse so they wouldn't have caught me. But you could see, even on realistic, you know, I faced 6 desert bandits. They're all desert bandits. Most of them were. But, you know, I only lost 2 guys. So, you know, this stuff is very doable to do. First of all, we need to do that. That's obvious. And then, of course, we should probably do this. Get these guys upgraded. All right, see what we have here. These, even though they do have the horses, they don't normally have the quest. As you can see, tools, they don't have it. I'm not sure why it's like that. And we'll get more into this game as it progresses. We will definitely get more into this. I don't have enough for manual labor. Sadly, I don't. I do have some guys, but I don't have enough for labor. So we are going to skyrocket right up to Blandia. And literally in the first episode, we're going to go like 15 days or so. And we have the ability to potentially make 20 to 30,000 in our very first episode. So this will be our death series. We're going to have this run, and then when 1.5.9 comes out, then bam, we're going to go to 1.5.9. If they have a delivery. And then we're going to start it again. And that way we're going to continue to test. We want to find all the problems with death. That is just something I don't cover. And I know there's a lot of people that really do love it. So if I can perhaps get Terror World to make some changes to death to make it more enjoyable for people, then that's what I'm going to attempt to do. The only bad part about this, I don't have a ton of trade. Really would like to have had that trade right now. But there's nothing we can do about that. We'll have to worry about that later. Price 400. There's my Sturgeon Trotter. And they have ponies. Oh, they're practically the price of Sturgeon Trotter. So now I have my Sturgeon Trotter, although I do need a saddle. Very important to have a saddle. And I want to be careful how much I have to deal with Sea Raiders. So over 400, I can get rid of a couple. No, I did not want to do that. I'm getting rid of Sumter, and I don't want to get rid of Sumter. I didn't get that many mules. Already 20 trade. Can't wait till it gets 25. You can see your price so much better. Right now it's hard to see it right out. Still 400, which I don't mind. No, I would still like to do trade, but I am a very firm believer in getting Stewart going as fast as possible. Very, very firm believer in that. And that's because it takes so long to actually hit 275. No, I was hoping for an in and out, but we didn't get it. And I am about out of them. We started out with what? It was just under 10K. We're only at 9,300 now. We still got more to sell. But now we're gonna make that hop, skip, and a jump all the way over because we are definitely. Oh, there we go. And boom. So there you go. We went down. We grabbed one quest. We grabbed some horses. We came back up. And what are we gonna call this? I think we're gonna call this just death. We probably should name it though. Um, we're gonna call it Death 158. So we should be 11 days in. So just to double check, we're 18 days in. So in our first 18 days, we have almost 18,000 dinars in just 18 days. We are on our way over. Now we're gonna slowly make our way back over, of course, into Kuzai territory to go get our workshop. So we should probably get rid of these. We have 18,000. So we're gonna have a workshop and we're gonna start making 300 a day, even though our wages are only 50. We're gonna start making 250. So this is going to be our death game. I hope you all enjoy it. We're gonna work really hard to see all the problems with death, get it going, and try to make death a more viable option in the game from now on. So we're going to work on this really hard from now on. So I will see you all in the next episode. Take care, and thanks for watching.